How's it going, everyone? Welcome to today's stream. We've got a pretty action-packed war for you guys today. We've got Team Calvo versus Nepal United WCL round of 64 champions playoffs. Today we've got a pretty solid matchup today. Both of these clans I have not streamed for just yet, so I'm expecting big things from either side here. Of course, we have the Team Calvo guys hailing from Spain and Nepal United hailing from, obviously, Nepal. So it is good to see Rear24 over on Twitch. We're working with a few different webcam settings at the moment. I'm actually not using a webcam at the moment. I have a cam link linked to a camera, which is the Sony RX100 Mark III. If I go ahead and just jump over to a kind of full cam, you can kind of tell a bit of a quality difference. You know, it's gotten a little bit better, which I'm definitely a huge fan of. I think it just ups the production value of these streams even more. So really excited to be introducing this to the streams, just to provide that bit of extra quality to the production value here. But let's jump straight into this war here. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with the WCL Champions format, the way this war is going to work is we're going to have 5v5 all Town Hall 13 alternating attacks. Each player in each on either side is going to have one attack each. They're each going to go in one at a time, alternating between both of the teams. Because Team Calvo is the home team, that means we're going to see Nepal United attacking first. Right after Nepal United attack, there will be an attack window for Team Calvo to go in and do their attack. And then we'll alternate until the end of the war, until we have a clear winner either on stars, percentage, and then attack time. So essentially, if a clan has more stars than the opposing clan, they will win. If the clans are tied on stars, the winner of the war goes down to percentage. And if the percentage is also tied, which is very rare, it will then go down to the attack time, which has not happened yet in the WCL, but I have seen it happen in the past. And that clan won because they were 10 seconds faster on average with their attacks. So pretty much anything could happen at this point. I'm going to go ahead and put a quick poll in the Twitch chat for you guys, just kind of get an idea of who you guys think are going to win this one. In all honesty, I have not streamed for either of these clans, nor do I know anything about either of these clans, so I really can't make an educated decision. I'd have to get stats from who they've gone up against previously in the tournament alongside who they've beaten to get to the round of 32. So there's the poll over on Twitch for you guys to take a look at. We are also live not only on Twitch but also on YouTube and Trovo for all the people that are looking to watch on multiple platforms. We have that option for you there. Now I want to go ahead and take a look here at the bracket so far, and the reason that the bracket is kind of zoomed in here rather than being the full bracket, I'll go ahead and knock that timer off there, is because we're mainly looking at the second quarter of the bracket here. As you can see, there's basically four quarters of the tournament. The top one is up there, but the bottom one that we're looking at goes from Brian Fan Club all the way down to War Daddy, and that's just kind of, you know, an idea of who these clans are going to be going up against when they get to the semifinals and eventually the finals. So right now we had Brian Fan Club beat Torado's FC. We had Mech Gaming beat Poon Fighter, and they're going up at it this week. I believe we have a bunch of streams going on today for the WCL round of 32 in this group. We've got Sunbeam versus M&G Esports. We've got Veer Martha versus Backbencher. That's going to be a good war. And then Team Calvo versus Nepal United, which is the war that we're streaming right now. So now Team Calvo had to beat Kings of the Deep, which are a pretty solid clan, to get here. And Nepal United had to beat War Daddy, which is another clan that I've heard of, and that's been pretty solid in not only this league, but also other competitive leagues. So it looks like both of these clans had to go up against some pretty tough opponents to get to where they are now. Now, granted, doesn't mean that, you know, they're the best clans in the world, but I'm just saying that they did have to go up against someone who was kind of competent, you know, who's actually pretty decent to get where they are. So no doubt it's going to be a fantastic matchup. And I've got a feeling that this is going to be a very defensive war. So far in the WCL, we haven't really seen any wars win based upon the attacking power, like a clan just completely overpowering another clan on their offense. But it's more of been a defensive game. A lot of clans losing these wars because of 1 stars, or losing these wars because of loss on percentage. Who do you think is going to win, M&G Esports or Sunbeam? That's a really good question. Sunbeam, obviously some of the proc guys over there, and I'm not sure of the lineup for Sunbeam, but if I had to bet on it, I would probably choose Sunbeam. I know M&G Esports are a signed team. They are a solid team. Actually, King Jeffrey went up against them in CWL Esports Week 1, and they were really solid. I think we were able to pick up a win against them, but it was a very close war at that. I think we won like 13-12, and they had like a 99%. So they're definitely solid. But I think Sunbeam are going to pick up the win there. We got Callie over on YouTube. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, as well as you, Red Jules. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, here we go. We are at the 45-minute mark at the moment. The attacks will commence at the 40-minute mark. That basically gives each clan about 25 minutes or so, or 20 to 25 minutes or so, to plan their first hit and then go in for the first round. Now, a lot of these teams have been known to have a set first attacker. So like one person who guarantees is just going to go every time because they can make the plans quickly and they can at least get the secure double or the potential triple. We got Callie cheering for Nepal United. Saying Nepal United are OP. The team with the most dragon attacks will win. That's a pretty good shout. Dragons have been pretty solid so far. I've seen a lot of people doing a lot of queen charge dragons. I've seen people doing drag bat. So that's definitely not a bad shout. I would not be surprised if we saw a couple of dragon raids this war. I just want to give a quick shout out to the WCL Twitter page and Helga for the like and retweet. It is much appreciated for trying to get this stream out to as many people as possible. All right. But yeah, honestly, out of the rest of the bracket as well, we have a lot of pretty tough teams still standing. There was a war that happened, I think it was earlier today, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or it was earlier today. But let me go ahead and see if I can find it. But we had Indian Clashers versus Panta Pirates, and I don't know what the result for that war was, but let's see. I can kind of give you guys some updates here. Okay, so what is round of 32? Let's see. Round of 32. Any round of 32 game. Okay, so Veer Martha beat Backbencher. I had a feeling that they would come through and get the win. When will they start attacking? They will start attacking at the 40-minute mark. So in about 3 minutes or so, we're going to see the first attack go in. So Veer Martha won against Backbencher 12-11. We had Mech Gaming beat Torados FC 12-9. And let's see, we had Indian Clashers beat Panta Pirates. So Indian Clashers came through and got that one done. They are participating in this next World Championship qualifier, so I'm not surprised at all by that result. But let's go ahead and take a look back at the poster here. So with Met Gaming beating Torados FC, that means that Met Gaming will be going against either M&G Esports or Sunbeam. And with Veer Martha beating Backbencher, the winner of this war will be going up against Veer Martha. So that's some pretty good information to keep in mind as we go into this war here. We know the opponents for this clan, or for one of the winning clans here. We have Christian over on YouTube. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, we've got a ton of WCL action going on at the moment. Just to give you guys a bit of an idea of what's going on, we've got Specky streaming FWA WCL versus Silent Snipers. That's going to be a fantastic war, and that's going to be happening right now, actually. I believe it starts the same time as this war. Let's see, do we have any other WCL streamers live? I don't believe so. I think Axis Gamer was also going to stream the WCL Champions Round of 32 war, which was FWA Esports versus, or FWA CWL, or WCL versus Silent Snipers. Have you streamed for any of those clans before? The clans that I have streamed before in this bracket, I have streamed for Torados FC, I've streamed for Met Gaming, I've streamed for Sunbeam and M&G Esports, I have streamed for Veer Martha before, but either of these clans that I'm showing today, I actually have not streamed for yet. So I'm actually really excited to see this matchup because realistically, I prefer to stream clans that I either know, but sometimes I like to go a bit out of the ordinary and stream clans that I haven't seen before. You know, clans that I haven't really seen compete and you know, get far in this league. I mean, obviously both of these clans getting to the playoffs and the round of 32 at that. So I'm expecting some big things from either of these clans here. Are we going to see a defensive war, or will we see one filled with a bunch of 3 stars? Hopefully the ideal is we have tough bases and we see a bunch of 3 stars. That's the most ideal setup for these wars. Ideally, if we see kind of like okay bases and then we see a bunch of 3 stars, it's like, okay, you know, it's not that exciting. But if we see some, you know, god tier level bases that are getting 3 star, that's when it gets really exciting. But we are just about 30 seconds away from the first live hit. Again, it's going to be Nepal United attacking first because they are the away team. The way the WCL format, 5v5 format works is the home team, which is decided by the admin team in the playoff structure. The home team will be sending the war challenge to the away team, and then the away team will be then accepting that challenge and then going through and attacking first. Okay, I'm not sure why, but the home team is attacking first. I could be a bit mistaken on that, but it's fine. We'll just go with it. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Dark Knight coming in from Team Calvo, bringing in the Queen Charge Hybrid with the 5 Sneaky Goblins. No wall breakers on this attack, so I'm guessing he's going to try and utilize the gaps in these walls and try and force his Queen into those Inferno Tower compartments. We've seen a lot of bases kind of adapt this open compartment structure, which essentially prevents wall breakers from targeting this compartment. Why is that the case? Because the compartment is not closed in. It technically isn't recognized as a compartment by the wall breaker AI. But let's go ahead and get into this attack here. We've got a Yeti Blimp with that Rage spell coming down over that single target Inferno, going to take it down and allow that Queen some basically some free reign over the left side of this base here. Queen Charge going to start at this 9 o'clock side here. She's going to be moving in. She's going to take down the Headhunters and the Hound with relatively no issues here. I got to make sure that I'm focusing on the screen. I noticed I looked down at the iPad a bit. But we're going to see those Sneaky Goblins come in to funnel that gold storage there, take it down. Queen should deal with this Lava Hound, but that poison spell is going to wear off here, which means that the Queen is going to have to individually deal with all of those lava pups there. Now, that's not going to force her ability because some of the pups went to the right side where the miner was. We're going to also see that Baby Dragon come in and try and take down that gold storage there and help the Queen out just a little bit with the funneling. Now, the Queen is going to step up here. She's going to take down a couple of buildings, and I don't believe she's going to walk inside here, but I can kind of see what the attacker is looking to do. I think he's trying to force this Queen into the Town Hall compartment, if I wasn't mistaken here. King is going to come in from the 6 o'clock side here to try and set the funnel for the Queen to force her inside. And at this point, because that gold mine is up at this left side here, she's not going to go inside to the base. She is going to bounce to the outside where the gold mine is. Not sure if that was part of the plan, but hold on a second. Oh, the King was just barely late to getting that goodness, I can't speak, the Dark Barracks down. But here we go. The King is going to pop his ability, which means that he's going to take down these buildings and hopefully force this Queen inside, but he doesn't, which means that everything is walking around the Town Hall. Now, that's not according to the plan, but it's not the end of the world at the same time. We're probably going to see the hybrid just kind of start directly in towards this Town Hall. Never mind. We're going to see the hybrid come at this top side here. Don't know if that was part of the plan here. The Queen is going to start taking some damage from these defenses, but the healers are with her. We've got nothing going for this Town Hall. He didn't save that Royal Champion to loop in for that Town Hall. I guess he was trying to force the Queen into the Town Hall compartment. And this is already not looking good. Those healers getting targeted by the Town Hall. The Queen walks back for the Town Hall. I don't want to say that was lucky. Maybe it was a part of the plan. You never know with these kinds of hits. But the Town Hall is going to go down because of that Queen ability. And now the hybrid is going to dive through and get through the rest of this base here. Now they are taking a bunch of damage. And with no spells left to keep them alive through the back end Scattershot and Eagle, this one is going to be a 2-star. But even then, it's still going to get some pretty decent percentage here and go through and get it done. We've got Big Vale in the chat as well. Another fantastic streamer coming through. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We've got someone from the Team Calvo guys over on YouTube cheering for his team. And Team Calvo going to start with a pretty high percentage 2-star. Going to end at about 80% here. And let's take a look at that Twitch poll there. Nepal United winning that Twitch poll by about 80% of the votes there. They had 4 votes to them. So a lot of the people over on Twitch cheering for the Nepal United guys. So that one is going to be an 83% 2-star there. Not a terrible way to start the war, but definitely not the start that Nepal United were looking for, or Team Calvo were looking for, rather. Have I just completely messed up the structure of attacks in terms of the which clan is home and away? Give me one moment here. Let me double check something really quickly. Yeah, okay, so apparently Nepal United sent the war challenge, which is a bit odd because they are technically the away team for this war. So I guess Team Calvo are acting as the away team. That's all good. I mean, that works. That works. All right. Again, I mean, starting these wars off with an 83% 2-star is definitely not a bad way to start. But if your opponent can come through and get a 3-star, that's when things get a little bit sketchy. But hopefully we'll see a defense from either side here to start, kind of make the war a bit even, but you never know. Again, I haven't streamed for either of these clans. We've got a lot of people cheering for the Nepal United guys over on Twitch, a few of them over on YouTube, and we got a couple of guys cheering for Team Calvo over on YouTube as well. So again, I'm expecting big things from both of these clans. It's always exciting streaming clans you don't know because, well, it's exciting and it's also nerve-wracking because you don't know if they're going to be good and you don't know if they're going to be incredibly bad. So it's kind of a mixed feeling kind of thing. And here we go. We've got a bit of an interesting strat here. We've got the witches, the mass witches, going up against this base. 3 single target Inferno Towers. This could be the right call for this base. Going to start by taking down 2 Expos and a Scatter with that Zap value. That is an excellent start to this raid. I'm just going to, you know, call it out already. I've had a bunch of my clanmates and I try this attack strategy over the last week. And needless to say, it was incredibly overpowered and we will probably be using it going into CWL Elite 15 Week 2. Because it was wrecking every single one of our bases that had 3 singles. I mean, it was insane the amount of value that people were getting. But we're going to start with that Zap value over at the top side here and a Warden Walk from 3 to kind of clear these buildings, get them out of the way to dive those witches into the core. Now, once this Grand Warden takes down the cannon, it's a set funnel for the witches, but just going to force the queen in there to try and take down the cannon on her own there. Now we have no funnel at the 6 o'clock side here, but here comes the king with the siege barracks. Absolutely no issues there. They're going to dive straight in, funnel that left side, and force all of those witches into the core of the base through that town hall. Now all of those skellies stepping forward and tanking for that single target Inferno. It's going to do absolutely nothing against these troops here. And look at those Inferno baby dragons. Going to do absolutely nothing on defense. Didn't even bring a poison spell. Knew that he wouldn't need it. Popping that Grand Warden ability through the tornado. And that tornado is actually going to help him here because it actually delayed the witches from going forward. And now they're all going to go for the core. So that tornado actually working against the defender this time. Now, all of the troops diving in here. We've got that queen stepping up. She's getting healed up by those healers. All the witches in the core. We still have the royal champion. This is looking incredibly scary right now, especially with all the witches and the healers being alive right now. Queen's going to step up near this top side, which we might see this royal champion come in to try and help this queen get through this single target Inferno here. But queen can actually reach it from this compartment, so that royal champion is going to come in from this left side, rather, to take down this left side Inferno tower. And look at all those witches go. The only thing that's going to be a big problem for this raid is going to be that back end scatter, but I don't think it's going to be an issue because look at those witches go. They're healed up by that healer there, by the healers rather. There's multiple of them, and they're going to get through that scatter shot with no issues here. And this is going to be a 3-star. Look at all the witches that are left alive, getting it done. What is this farm league? Fluxy, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If it's a farm league, then why aren't you in playoffs? Dab on them. Anyways, this is going to be a 3-star for Nepal United, starting us off here. Pretty solid attack with the witches. But, yeah, this has been incredibly strong in the meta. I've seen this a lot. And, yeah, it's showing. Those 3 single-target Inferno bases definitely not going to be seen as much in competitive play with the strategy running around. That is scary. Wow, what a start. What a fantastic start there. Getting it done for Nepal United. That's going to put them ahead on the percentage and the stars. So, definitely a good way to step forward. An actual clean hit? Yeah. Yeah, it happens. We actually had a couple of matches to give you an idea. We had Met Gaming versus Toronto's FC. We had Veer Martha versus Backbenchers. We had Cosa Nostra versus Pachi Tamal. I think that's how you say it. We had Indian Clashers versus Panta Pirates. Some fantastic matchups for this week, as well as this league actually has a $300 prize pool for the winner of this playoff. So it's going to be pretty intense here. And here we go. We've got some Zap Hybrid coming in from the Team Calvo guys here. We're going to zap that single target Inferno and that scatter shot down. Could have gotten the bomb tower as well, but chooses not to with the zaps. Interesting value there. I don't know if he knew they could get that down there. We're going to see a couple of loons come in to take down those mortars and set that funnel for the queen, who was broken in there by that super wall breaker. Now this queen should walk directly into the space and deal with that single target Inferno, but I'm concerned that she's going to bounce to the outside because of those storages there. And those archer towers being a bit closer, but now she should be just fine. She's going to step up for that Inferno, and she is going to step right here towards that archer tower. Eventually, after taking down this storage here, there we're going to see that early poison come down over the headhunters there to make sure that the queen doesn't have to take a couple of shots from them and get slowed down. We got Chloe Productions in the chat over on YouTube as well. Good to see you. Welcome to this stream. Now, this queen's going to deal with this Lava Hound. Absolutely no issues here. She's diving through it, and now she's going to step up here, and I'm guessing he's trying to set the funnel for the hybrid to possibly come in from the left side here, and there it is. We've got Ryder Dave's coming in with the follow over on Twitch. Thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. And here we go. Queen's going to step up for that clan castle, and that means that the entire right side of the base here is funneled. Now, is the hybrid going to be able to dive in here for this town hall? We've got the siege barracks down, but the funnel is not super established here for the hybrid. There's a chance that they could bounce to the left side rather than going for the core of the base, and that's exactly what they're going to do here. Queen is stepping up here for this scatter shot. And so far, this is looking a lot scarier than I would like it to. Now, he does have a bunch of miners in the core. We're going to see that rage spell go down. But again, that Tesla being closer than the town hall means that the miners are going to go for the Tesla first. Luckily, the Royal Champion is going to dive through and take down the town hall without using her ability there. And we've got that Queen tanking the scatter shot. This is already... You know, this went from looking kind of sketch to now, hold on a second, this is looking pretty solid. Queen ability is still in hand. Royal Champion ability is still in hand. We're going to pop that Queen ability through the scatter shot and that Royal Champion. Inferno Tower is going to go down. Queen is still alive with those healers being full health. Well, now they're about half health because of that multi. And this is going to be a triple. What a return fire by Calvo. Team Calvo, rather, coming through and getting the 3-star of their own. And so far, we are 2 for 3 on the hits. Pretty solid 3 stars to go through. We got Coco in the chat as well. Good to see you, Coco. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Coco is another Clash streamer. She's doing some pretty fun stuff, scheduling some friendly wars with other content creators out there. Highly recommend you go drop her a follow. It's pretty entertaining stuff, not gonna lie. But yeah, this is gonna be smashed here. Tons of miners left alive, including that P.E.K.K.A from the siege barracks. But albeit he's barely hanging on there. But well done there by Team Calvo, coming through and putting some more pressure in on Team Nepal there to come through and get a triple of their own. Love hitting bases like that with hybrid. Yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, it was looking a bit scary there at the beginning. But, yeah. Fluxy, of course. It wouldn't... Look, here's the thing. If Fluxy's in the chat and he's not showing shade, he's not throwing shade, somebody's on Fluxy's account. That's the bottom line. He's got to throw shade at least once on the streams. I'm surprised he hasn't thrown a shade at King Jeffrey yet, to be honest, because that's usually the first thing he opens up with when he joins. But, yeah, throwing shade at Coco there. Poor Coco. All right, anyways... So that's going to be a 3-star for Team Calvo for this war. Now, can Nepal United return with another 3-star to put more pressure? Or are they going to get themselves a lower percentage 2-star than Team Calvo, which will put them ahead overall in the war? It's not shadeable if it's true. Or it's not shade if it's true. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm saving my next KJ line for when you roast me hard so that I actually have a good comeback. Hey, we won our mini elite. We had 13 triples. Get out of here. We did well. You have no more shade on us. We're coming through. We're winning. All right, but here we go. We get the E-Dragons coming through here from Nepal United. We don't see this one super often, but with those 4 rage spells and 4 freezes, these things can get through a base pretty quickly. And the skip damage on this base, it's not great, but it's also... not terrible. So we're going to start with the King at the top side there, tanking that single just a little bit there for the Royal Champion. Is the Royal Champion going to have enough to get through the single here with her ability? She will. And that Royal Champion ability will also get him through those 2 air defenses there. That's a pretty good shout at the top side here. Pretty solid stuff. Is that shield going to lock on to the other air defense there? And it will. It's going to take it down. Can the Royal Champion get the Eagle in time? I don't think so. She's going to go down to that Queen there. And here come the E-Dragon spam from the right side of the base here. Is it going to be enough to get through this base? We've got the blimp for the Town Hall. Are we going to see another... are we going to see some more E-Dragons come out of that? Or will we see some sneaky goblins? Now, out of the clan castle comes a bunch of archers here. Not the most ideal clan castle for these dragons, but it looks like there's also a hound in there, which means that it's not going to come out, thankfully. Now, we have that blimp getting locked onto by that town hall and by that tornado trap there, which means that it's not going to make it there. And we do have some Yetis in that blimp there. Is it going to take down the town hall? And it will. Plenty of E-Dragons left on the right side here, but that single target Inferno at the left-hand side over by 9 o'clock is going to be a problem. We've got that Hound going to be lured over to that left side here, and I'm not convinced that these E-Dragons can get through the rest of this base here. We've got 2 of them at pretty much full health here, but again, I don't think it's enough to get through. Now, realistically, to tie the percentage that Team Calvo had on their first hit, they need to get at least 83%. Should have used a freeze on the Expo and the Queen. I would think so as well, whatever, man. It was close. Wisely running ground in CC. Obviously, lava will get lured. Yeah, that's definitely true. Not entirely sure on why there was a ground CC in there. Why not just run an air CC for the town hall? But nonetheless, it's going to get lured to the left-hand side. It did distract a couple of the E-Dragons there. And this one's looking like it's going to end at about 88% here. I don't think this dragon's going to be able to clear through this cannon. It's going to get stuck on the king and just kind of beat through it. Actually, it might clear through the cannon. We might clear the 90%, which, again, is pretty solid. Always E-Drag 3 loons in CC. Yeah, I think so as well, Fluxy. That might have been the better decision here. And could have possibly gotten the 3 because realistically, this raid isn't far off at all. That Inferno Tower has taken a bit of damage. Come on. Come on. Warden, don't take down the... Oh, he took it down. What a shame. And this one, yeah, this one's going to end at about... Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. No, Warden's not going to get through that Dark Storage. Actually, never mind. Wait, when did the Warden get so strong? Hold on a second. It's going to be like a 94, 95%. Just about. So, definitely close. Definitely a close hit. We've got some 8 balls in the chat over on YouTube. It's going to be 95, 95, right? No, 94. Nice try, though. Ryder coming in with a prediction 3 different times. Finally got it. 3rd time's the charm. But yeah, just like that. Nepal United still ahead, but not by much. 2 point. What is that? 2 point. I can't math. That's a little over 2% ahead here. There's a reason I'm not going to be a accounting major. We got Ricardo coming in with the follow over on Twitch. Thank you so much. Can I watch your village? Ricardo, at the moment, I don't do base reviews on these streams. I try and keep them strictly focused on the wars. But if you want some advice on your base or maybe how to tweak things or if your base is pretty decent or what to upgrade, feel free to join the Discord server. Post your base and ping me. And I don't mind popping on there and dropping you some advice on things you can do to make your base a bit better. But again, I try and focus these wars strictly on what's going on. And let's see. There we go. All right, so the next attack should be coming in from the Nepal United, or no, from the Team Calvo guys. Can they get themselves a triple and get themselves ahead here? That's the hope. But again, anything can happen with these wars. You know, we've seen wars get dominated and then the clan 1-stars and loses. So that's personally why I enjoy this 5v5 format. I think my two of my most favorite war formats, at least in the competitive scene right now, have to be the 5v5 format, followed closely by the MPL 10v10 format. I think it's a really good change of pace to the 5v5 format. And here's a bit of an interesting base design. I've actually seen one familiar to this one here. And we've got a Zap Hog Raid coming in from Goblin King of Team Calvo. I've seen this one BOP executed correctly. And let's see what this attacker has got in mind here. Where is the zap value going to be? Is he going to zap a scatter shot out of the way? Or is he looking to zap that clan castle and those 2 expos? Let's see what he decides to do. He's waiting for a bit. There we go. There's all the zap spells coming down over the clan castle. We've got 5 coming in on the clan castle and the expo. We've got 2 more going in on the Wiz Tower there. And we're going to see that quake spell come in right about here where those sweepers are. Nope. It's going to come in right on top of the other expo. And that means that the clan castle and those 2 expos will be taken down for the kill squad here. Now, we do have a couple of loons coming in from this 12 o'clock side, which kind of makes me believe that he's going to try and go in and take down this town hall with his heroes. He does have 2 super wall breakers here, which could be designed to go in and take down the town hall here. We got a couple more loons coming in on this right side here to try and take down some defenses, but the cannon is not going to go down, which means that his funnel is not going to be as strong at the right side there, which means that he's going to drop that king, force that king to try and take down that cannon, and then get the queen in, knowing that she's going to go for the town hall. Now, at this angle, it also looks like he's trying to go in and take down the Inferno Tower as well here. Not going to get that T-junction wall break there, but I don't think that's the end of the world for him here. King is going to go down to the single, but all those barbarians stepping in front of the queen are going to be clutch here. Now, hopefully they won't activate that town hall too soon, but they do. Queen is going to step forward for the town hall. All the barbarians are going to die to that tornado trap there, which means that he's going to have to pop that early queen ability and then go through and start with the hogs over at this left side here by the scatter shot. There's the siege barracks coming down. He's got some more hog riders in there to try and step up and help the main force of hogs that are going to dive through for this base here. Now, we do have 3 Headhunters for these Hog Riders. We're going to have to pop this Warden ability early, and there's the early Warden to protect them through those 2 scatter shots and the Eagle Blast there. In combination, the 2 scatter shots and the Eagle is just going to be too much damage for the Hog Riders to survive through a freeze. Now, the Headhunters should be stepping up here and helping take down this World Champion. Have we seen them deployed? I don't know if you've seen the Headhunters deployed yet. They're not in the taskbar. And yeah, they have not been deployed. Very interesting stuff here. We have no more spells left to go. We've got a back-end multi-target Inferno that's burning through these Hog Riders. World Champion is at pretty low health here, but she's going to step forward and help take down the Queen. The Eagle stayed alive for far too long, which means that the bottom side Hog Riders are going down. The top side Hog Riders are going to get melted by these defenses near the top here. That Expo is, you know, really digging through these Hog Riders now, and this one is going to end in a 2-star. It was a good plan. I like the idea. But realistically, I think a freeze on the Eagle to start and then popping that Warden ability just a little bit later would have been the key to getting this one done. Albeit it was still a very, very nice try from the attacker. Got to hand it to him. It definitely wasn't a bad hit by any means. But this one is going to end at about an 80%, 80 to 82% 2-star here. So yeah, this one is going to end about 80. Because those wizards are going to go down. Now, typically with these raids, you don't see pretty high percentage 2-stars because of how the Hog Riders work. They're not going to take down the buildings on the inside or the buildings on the outside and rack up that percentage. But 80% for a mass Hog Raid is definitely not bad. But here is Nepal United's chance to come through and extend their lead even further with a 3-star. That will kind of extend their lead on the percentage game for sure, as well as the stars. Because right now, if they match a, what was this, a 80% 2-star, all they have to do to tie up is get about a 70% 2-star. And well, 75. It's about 75% 2-star in order to get back in the lead. You saying you have this base? Yeah, it seemed like a base I had seen before, and the plan was solid. Got to give it to him. Ooh, here we go. We got some Queen Charge Lalo coming in from Fear. I've been using a lot of Queen Charge Lalo in Legends. I made some attempts earlier in the season to push to top in the US, and I think the highest I got was 7th. And after that, I've dipped down just a little bit. I couldn't get my hits in yesterday because I was so swamped with so many things going on. It was ridiculous. But another very interesting setup here. Again, that double scatter shot setup near this top side here. And this attacker is going to take advantage of it here by trying to Queen Charge into it and taking it down. But the top side scatter shot's not going to go down. He's going to have to burn the Queen ability. And thankfully, the Queen doesn't die through that ability. That's what I was concerned about here. Now, we only had one super wall breaker. Here come a couple of loons to take down the scatter. That's a good call there. Scatter's locked onto the Queens, which means that those loons will be able to step forward and take it down. They're going to get locked onto by the scatter, though. And they will go down. Unfortunate stuff. They're going to have to freeze that topside sweeper there, and that scatter shot is going to be a problem later on in this raid, but we're going to go through and we're just going to have to ignore it. Healer's almost going down there to the Eagle. We're going to have to freeze those Inferno Dragons and freeze that sweeper and Inferno. And there we go. Queen is diving through. Her ability's already been burned. She's going to go down before she takes down the enemy Queen, albeit just barely goes down here. And now we have those 2 Headhunters stepping forward to help take down this enemy Queen. The healers are going to transition to them, and those Headhunters should take down the Queen. There we go. Queen goes down. Blimp is going in for that Town Hall. Going to take it down. We've probably got some Sneaky Goblins and a Hound in there. We do. We're going to pop that Warren ability to save those loons from the Town Hall blast. And now everything is moving forward. Now, realistically, I don't think this one is going to end in a 3-star. I don't think there's enough. There's too much base and not enough spells or troops left to get through this one here. No more free spells left to save that Hound. And now we have no more tanking for the loons. And with 2 Inferno Towers and a scatter up, it's going to be tough luck for these loons to try and get through the rest of the base. But they are going to get through quite a bit here because we still have that. No, we burned the Warden ability. I don't know what I'm talking about. Warden ability is gone, which means that this Inferno Tower is going to melt through these loons, and the moment they step forward for that scatter shot, they're going to get absolutely annihilated, and it's going to be no fun here. But we are going to match the percentage of the last hit here. It's going to use that final haste there to kind of push these loons through as many defenses as possible here. Can this Warden be clutch and take down the multi? No, he does not. That Tesla's at barely any health too, so this one actually might end at about 90% here. There is a chance. If it's not 90%, it's going to end pretty high. So definitely some pretty decent percent. And yeah, whatever man is correct. It was a very expensive Queen Charge. I think that last rage spell on the Queen just wasn't the best option there. Granted, it helped him get through the CC. But I think just burning the Queen ability... Well, actually, no, he burned the Queen ability early. Yeah, that's the thing. He had to burn the Queen ability early because he was late on the Rage and didn't drop the Headhunter for the World Champion. So a bit of better execution near the beginning of that Queen charge could have secured him a bit more value for the Lalo, that being spells. But he is going to clear the 92%. He is going to clear 90 here, which means that we've got 2 above 90 hits from the Nepal United guys, which means that their percentage is going to be solid in comparison to Team Calvo's 57.4 to 52.6. So Nepal United definitely going to pull through and get ahead here. Let's see. It's funny because for some reason one of some of my stats will update faster than the other. So the the per hit stats, like the stars and the oh goodness, I just smacked the mic. The stars and the percentage are going to update earlier than the actual score. I find that a bit funny there. But here we go. We've got a textbook hybrid army composition here coming in from John. Now, let's see what John can do here. Can he come through and get Team Calvo the triple that they desperately need going into the final bits of the space here? We've got Rosa over on YouTube. We've got Druv over on, is it Derov or Derov? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but we've got him over on YouTube as well. Did Ryan attack? I'm not sure if Ryan attacked. I can check after this hit here. But we're going to start with the Yeti Blimp to step up there, take down a couple of buildings, and I'm guessing it was trying to get to the Eagle there, but fell short. So not the best start there. JC or line graph is up fire. Good to see you, man. Hey, line graphs are pretty important. They can be helpful in the economy side of things if that's what you're majoring in. But if that's not what you're majoring in, then you know, it's your call. Your call. But this queen is going to start by this 9 o'clock side here, take down a couple of buildings, and now she is going to walk right here. Now, is she destined to kind of step up here inside of the base, and is he looking to funnel the hybrid into the town hall? It's starting to look like that's what he's trying to do here, but this king isn't going to go right. It's going to go left, which means that we have no funnel for the hybrid here. World Champion's taking a lot of damage, but she's going to get that eagle down. That's a pretty good call there. Not surprised with that World Champion call. Now this Hound is going to get popped a bit early. The Headhunters will go down, which means that this poison will help out just a little bit here in taking down these pups. And actually, from the position this queen is in, she can step up for the town hall. I don't know if this is part of the plan. If it is, the planning team for Team Calvo are OPAF, because yes, this queen can reach the town hall, and I think that's what he's looking to do here. What a solid queen charge here. Yeah, queen's going to step to the cannon, step to the sweeper, and then step directly towards that town hall. Wow, what a queen charge there. Very interesting angle. I don't want to say that that was part of the plan, but at the same time, you never know with these teams. I've seen them do some pretty crack stuff. We're going to start by freezing that scatter pretty early there. That's a good call. Going to save him that heal spell for when he gets a little bit deeper into the base. Now, we've got no more rage spells, which means that the queen is at the mercy of the defenses here. Now, queen is stepping forward. She's clearing through the defenses right now. Hybrid is going through. The warning ability is pop, which is keeping them alive, but those 2 spring traps in the core doing some damage there. And without that World Champion to back up these Hardguarders and Miners, things are going to start dying out pretty quickly here. But that queen is also going to go down. Did she get locked onto by that single? I think she got locked onto by the single target Inferno, which took her down. And unfortunately, even with that OP queen charge, I think this one's going to thin out. And it is. Ah, that's so unfortunate. I'm not a fan of the hybrid deployment. In all honesty, I think if he would have sent the hybrid in either a bit earlier, or he had the siege barracks for the funnel, this one could have 3-starred here. But regardless, this one is going to end out at 80%, but 80% 2-star. But realistically, this team needs to get the 3 stars if they want to win this war. These 80% 2-stars are not going to help them this late in the war, especially when they're behind on percentage and stars at the moment. Actually, no, technically they're not behind on stars at the moment. They're technically right on the money with Nepal United, unless Ryan comes through and gets a 3-star for Nepal United. We had someone ask in chat. We had Kaylee asking in chat if he is attacked yet. Here you go. You're getting your wish. Here's Ryan coming through. He missed the blimp, so used hybrid early. Yeah, he used the RC early. So that was definitely a recovery plan that worked out for him there. It was an OP queen charge, though. So anyone who's hitting that base, take notes. Take notes of how you can do that queen charge and take advantage of the hybrid pathing. I think a Lalo would have crushed through that base pretty easily there. Now, we're going to be bringing in a bit of a queen charge Lalo here with that 1 zap in the Quake. Now, why does this attacker have only 1 zap spell and a Quake spell? Well, the reason is he's going to be trying to zap and quake that air defense up there, and then the moment he pops that Royal Champion ability, it's going to take both down. That's the big goal there. If you have at least one lightning spell and one quake spell over a Inferno tower, it takes down the Inferno with the Royal Champion ability. So let's see, we've got the Queen stepping up here, taking down the Clan Castle troops. Her rage spell is going to wear off here. We're going to see that poison for that Headhunter there. Perfect rage spell, going to keep those healers raged up and moving through here. The bomb tower not doing a whole lot of damage here to this Queen, but could possibly do a bit of damage to these archers if he's forced to use the phase. But then again, it's not really going to matter. Scattershot and the Expo are on the Queen as well, but it's looking just fine here. He's actually going to drop the Quake and the Lightning over the Town Hall here. He wants to take down the single by the Town Hall. That's a bit interesting. I don't normally see that. And look at that. Every defense around the Town Hall is down. What a solid attack so far. And here comes the Blimp. Pretty much uncontested for that Town Hall. No issues there. We're probably going to see a Lava Hound pop out of there with the Sneaky Goblins for the Town Hall, and there it is. And we're going to see that Lalo basically acting as cleanup for the rest of the space here. Now, Queen is going to go down a little bit early, which is not ideal. Actually, wait, never mind. He has the Queen ability. I thought he burned the Queen ability earlier, but he didn't. Now we're going to see that Warden step up with those Headhunters to take down this enemy Queen. He's going to freeze that Scattershot through the ability. That's not the best timing, but it's not going to matter at this point. I think he's got way too many troops left alive for this one not to be a 3-star. Unless time is going to be his downfall here. I don't think so. 2 ground Expo sitting at the top side doing absolutely nothing to those loons there. And I'm going to have to agree with Kaylee. That was a god tier hit from Ryan going through and getting this one done. Now, hold on a second. We've lost the troops at the top side. 39 seconds left to go. Do these loons have enough time to backtrack not only to these buildings down here, but also to the defenses up top? They do. And this is actually going to work out for him here because the loons only target defenses. The lava pups are going to move south and the loons will move north. So getting a little bit lucky with the cleanup there, but it still was a fantastic attack by Ryan here, getting this one done and securing the second 3-star for Nepal United. That is going to be a 3. Well done to him. You gotta love that, man. So far, look, I'm gonna be real. I have not streamed these clans before, but so far, I am absolutely not, I am not at all disappointed with the performance from either of these clans. Both coming through with some fantastic stuff so far. We've got Nepal United coming through with 2 3-stars. Can Team Calvo come through and 3-star on their final hit? Realistically, if they get a 2-star, all Nepal United is a high 2-star to win. If Team Calvo come through with a 3-star, Nepal United still need a high percentage to win. Because they're ahead on percentage, realistically, Nepal United have the advantage going into the final round of attacks here. Now, for those of you who might be new to these streams and might be like, hang on a second, the stats are they're delayed. What is that? We've seen hits go in, and why aren't they updating? Because of the limitations with the Supercell API, I can't have the stats be instant and refresh instantly with the in-game scores. I realistically can only have them about 2 to 3 minutes delayed because of the way the API works, but it's still nice to have. Keep them on the screen for anyone who might be curious. There is the overall percentage standing at the moment. Nepal would just need a low 2-star. Will be 11-12 either way. Yeah. Nepal, if Team Calvo came through with a 2-star, all Nepal United would need is a high percentage 1 to win the war. But let's see if Team Calvo can get a 3-star here. Going to be bringing in the Zap Hybrid here. Going to start by zapping everything inside of this core compartment here. Going to get that Inferno Tower down and get as much value in on these defenses as possible. The Bomb Tower almost going down there. It was close. But now we're going to see 2 Sams get taken down by that Coco Loon, an MVP Coco Loon over there. It's going to clear through those 2 Sams and set the funnel here for this Queen charge that's going to come in from this 9 o'clock side. Now, this Queen is kind of meant to step up here for this Town Hall. Now, she can't reach it from the outside here, but we're planning on wall breaking her because realistically, the wall breaker should target this wall right here because technically this is still considered a compartment because of that bomb tower. If that bomb tower was down, this entire area would not be a compartment. So the wall breaker might backtrack, go inside and target this wall over here. Let's see what he's got planned. I'm excited to see. Is he just trying to walk the Queen into the inside? She's going to take down the elixir storage and she might walk up here. But no, the clan castle is actually going to keep her preoccupied and draw her into the town hall. We've got the archers bullying the healers there. Not the most ideal thing in the world, but it's not going to matter too much. We might see one of his own archers come in to try and save the healer's health here. Yeah, there go 3 of them actually going in to try and help take down those archers. And there we go. They should go down. Healer's only going to take a little bit of damage here. And here comes that super wall breaker coming in. I didn't see which wall it targeted there, but it's going to go down to the town hall. Don't know if that was the best deployment there of that super wall breaker. it's not going to get the value he wanted to break the queen in towards this back end towards the eagle there. But the queen should kind of coast a little bit at this you know, town hall compartment and dive through. There's a chance she could beat some walls, and we're going to see that hybrid try and force that queen into the core of the base. That's really good timing on the hybrid. It could possibly be just a little bit too late for this raid here. King is getting drawn in by that tornado trap there. Needs to pop this king ability here. King just barely gets out of the range. Interesting stuff here. Queen ability is going to have to be burned off here. Now we have the hog riders coming from that siege barracks there. Queen's beaten the wrong wall here. Can she possibly switch? She does, but it's also the wrong wall. So not the most ideal stuff there. We're going to see that warden ability get popped. Tons of troops going through, but again, the funnel is not established at this right side, which means that all of his troops are going to walk around. Now, does he just have the brute force just to get through the rest of the space here? He has the hog riders left alive, but he is ending on the eagle artillery, which is not super ideal here. That final heal spell is going to get used, and we've still got that eagle to get through. The queen is going to go down to this expo here just barely. She's staying alive just barely. Now she goes down because of the other expo, adding the damage there. The royal champion is also down. I didn't see what killed her. So yeah, this one is going to end at a high percentage 2-star, which means that Nepal United, it's their war to lose. All they need to do is get themselves a solid 2-star and get through and get it done. Let's see, what town hall am I? I play town hall 13 inside of King Jeffrey for competitive league play, and I play town halls 12 through 9 in or town halls 12 through 8 actually in my own smaller clans called Warbusters and Mini Busters. Those clans are pretty solid there. Riders calling a win for Nepal United. I wouldn't call that just yet. They still have to go through and get at least a 1-star at about, it's about a 50% 1-star. Yeah, Jerry's at Town Hall 8. I'm trying to max him at Town Hall 8 and keep him there so I can have a maxed 8 account. But yeah, everything's moving through here. Want to bet? I mean, I wouldn't bet on it because it's pretty clear. Yeah, one team is going to come through and get the win. But realistically, you never know what could happen. I mean, something crazy could happen. There could be a disconnect. There could be a 0-star. I mean, anything could happen. Let's see. We've got a bit of a Zap Lalo. So I think Axe has kind of slapped us all in the face and gone, "What are you guys talking about? A safe 2-star? I don't believe in safe 2-stars. I'm going for the 3. You guys can think whatever you're thinking. I don't care. I'm going for the 3." And he's going to be coming in with the Zap Lalo, getting some huge value in the core, getting the CC and the Eagle. Definitely need a bit of tweaking done to that base there for future, because the Zap value in that core is way too much to pass up there. We're going to see a couple of wizards come in with the king, going to kind of dive forward and set a bit of a funnel for possibly this queen to step up and take down the town hall. King is going to go down a bit early here, not taking down the amount of buildings that he wanted here. And there's the royal champion stepping up from this left side here with those headhunters diving through for the queen. Is he going to get the queen down? No, he doesn't, but the royal champion should step up for the queen and take her down with a singular throw of the shield, or the singular throw of the hammer. No, the queen doesn't go down. Oh no, she's at like no health too. Hopefully a lava pup can step up and take her down later on in the raid, or maybe even this friendly queen could step up and take her down. I don't know if she's gonna have the firepower to get it done. Yeah, she's gonna get taken down. Oh no, she takes her down. No way. The queen retargets fast enough and gets the enemy queen down. And here comes the Lalo. We've got that blimp coming in from this top side for the royal champion. Everything's moving through here. We've got that scatter shot in the core. It's at not a whole lot of health here, which means that he's going to be able to step forward and take it down pretty quickly before it does too much damage to the loons. Now, we might see a bit of a split up here with the Lalo. Never mind. He's got the funnel with that blimp coming through here. That single target Inferno is going to be a bit of a problem for the loons, but they should be able to move through just fine and take it down. He's saving that haste spell for whenever he encounters these two back-end air defenses here. We got that tornado trap, going to lure in all of those loons, do a bit of damage to them. Now, I'm concerned with how these loons are going to path. He's going to pop that warn ability a bit early here. Will we see the haste spell go down over this expo? We do, and which means that this air defense at the back end here might be dealt with later. Now we see a couple of loons path towards it. What a split for the loons. Oh, but they're not going to go inside for the air defense. The mortar draws them outside, which means that this air defense is going to take down the warden. It's close. It's really close, but I think Axe is going to come through and get the third 3-star for Nepal United to move them forward to the round of 16. Dang, what a hit. That was a solid attack. Very, very textbook Zap Lalo there, stepping forward, getting the Zap value initially, taking down the Eagle and the Clan Castle, stepping forward with the Royal Champion, damaging the Queen. His Queen steps forward for the Town Hall, takes down the enemy Queen, and then dives forward and gets the base down with the Lalo. And the siege barracks or the blimp at the top side to take down the world champion with those dragons. Now 15 seconds. Hold on a second. Is it a time fill? Have I jinxed it? No, it's not. It's not. It's absolutely not. That's going to be a 3-star, and that is a guaranteed win for Nepal United, ending the war strong there with a 3-star. Some solid stuff there by the attackers. Let me go ahead and fix this really quick. It's not working. There we go. Boop. Fix that up, and there is the final score of the war. 97.4% overall destruction for Nepal United against Team Calvo with the 86.8%. Some crazy results from the Nepal United guys. Fantastic war to them. Yeah, Ryder Davis said Nepal United, and the chat over on Twitch definitely coming through, and their prediction was right. They were spot on. I can call you Zora? Okay, got it. Yeah, I'm pretty terrible when it comes to pronouncing any foreign names. So if you get me to try and pronounce any of it, then it's gonna go south. But fantastic stuff by them. We will go ahead and show off the 3-stars. We're gonna start with the Team Calvo 3-star. This was the first hit. Was this the first hit of the war? Well, we'll go in order. No, it was the second hit of the war that came through. No, Snag came through with the 3-star. So it was not the Nepal United that came through. Can I replay the attack from Lee? I can after I show the 3-stars. I don't think she 3-starred. I think she was close. It was an E-Dragon raid. But yeah, I don't mind. Well, actually, no, I'd rather not, simply because I don't want to burn the other opponent's base. I know they're out of the tournament at this point, but at the same time, I don't want to burn that base. So because it wasn't a 3-star, I'd rather not show it, if that's all right. I'm only willing to replay 3-stars most of the time. Let's see, is Barmy live? Oh, Barmy's live. Oh, he's doing some MLCW. I gotta go into Barmy's chat because I got an emote I gotta flex on him. It's already burned. Still though, as a part of you know, streaming, at least for me, and my etiquette when it comes to streaming for teams, I try and not burn bases. Even like if a base is not tripled, I don't care if it's burnt or not. I'm still not gonna show the replay, just because realistically, I don't know whether or not the base is burnt. If I know the base is burnt, then yes, I'll show it. But you know, I haven't seen that base before, so yeah. Again, I apologize, but if you want, you can go back on the YouTube stream after this war, which will be archived to Twitch, or not to Twitch, to YouTube, and you can watch that attack back. Which that should be uploaded like almost instantly after the stream. So Barmy, we might host over to Barmy because I believe I don't see any other WCL streamers live at the moment. I try and host over to other WCL or WCL war streams if they're going on, but at the moment it doesn't appear like that's happening. So just gonna stick with, I guess we'll just host Barmy. So that's cool. But this was the witch hit. Sorry, I wasn't showing a whole lot of it. That came through and got it done. I don't know why this program that I have, it kind of just decides to break on its own at times, where like some of the star counts just kind of disappear. Not entirely sure why, but it happens. It's whatever. It do be like that. A lot of 80% hits from the Team Calvo guys. A couple of them getting close, but again, those 80% 2-stars, they're fantastic, but you know, it's definitely better than like a 60%. But at the same time, you have to at least get yourselves at least 1 or 2 triples. Are you recapping the CWL E15 war? I am. Zoro, if you could do me a favor, you don't have to, but this would just be a huge help for me. I need to pick 5 attacks from our 3-stars, and I have no clue which ones they are. Can you go through the hits that we had and potentially kind of just go through and figure out which attacks would be the best to show in the recap, just so I have an idea of what I need to, what attacks I can show? Because realistically, the setup I'm going to be going for filming that video it's going to be the first time I actually incorporate a bit of a face cam in an actual war recap. But I'm basically going to be with a bit of where is it? This logo, or this overlay right here. So, or no, not this one. It's going to be a stats overlay. So you're not going to see the top weekly donation, all that stuff. That's not going to be there. But it's going to be a bit of a stat overlay on screen, similar to this one. For that recap. That's going to be going on YouTube, hopefully within the next couple of days, if I can get that one edited and whatnot. Let's see, we had a bit of a follow come through. Erico, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, Ryder, that is the Warbusters clan tag there. If you want to join King Jeffrey, which is an all Town Hall 13 clan, that's the Discord for that. So that's how you can join that one there. But Warbusters are a Town Hall 9 and above clan. Minibusters are a Town Hall 9 and below clan. So we try and distribute our members between both of the clans, doing wars here and there. Minibusters isn't nearly as active. It's mainly meant just for a lot of our players to put their mini accounts in. Let's go ahead and put a second 3-star up on the screen here. It was Team Calvo returning fire right after the first 3-star of the war. You're not maxed out for KJ? No problem. No worries. Thanks, Zoro. I appreciate it. And for those of you who don't know, by the way, Zoro is one of the OP elders in King Jeffrey. He's huge when it comes to anything to do with the clan, when it comes to, you know, working through posting bases, you know, planning, attack. I mean, he's been a solid attacker, too. I mean, his hit rate so far, I think he's 1 for 2. He's pretty solid. I'm getting pinged. I see. We got David and Couch Potato in Discord. Thank you so much for the kind love. I really do appreciate it. And another thing is, if you join that Discord, it kind of gives you a bit of a better option to get notified when I stream. Because of my work and study schedule, I kind of can't have a stream schedule, especially with the kind of wars, the kind of streams I do. I stream competitive wars. I don't usually do farming streams, or if I'm playing. Most of the time, I'm going to be streaming these competitive wars, which means that, you know, realistically, it's going to be all over the place because clans are going to schedule the wars that are convenient for them. They're not going to worry about what times I can stream. They're mainly going to be focused on when they can play. So I try and just kind of adapt my schedule to the war times. But yeah, so I try and base my my streams off of their schedule. I saw that I had a free open slot today, and this war was going on, so I figured I would pick this one up to go ahead and show you guys. And so far, it did not disappoint. We saw several triples this war, so definitely not disappointed. But yeah, I mean, these were some, I'm gonna go ahead and 2 times through these here, but these were some solid 3 stars from either clan. This one came close here. I think the Rage in the Core was a good decision there. I believe, yeah, I'm getting, yeah, the entire West Coast is, or not West Coast, the southern border of the U.S. is getting hit with another massive hurricane because, you know, Mother Nature just loves hitting us with hurricanes all the time. Let's see. Oh, it's just, it's so close. You're so close to not being broken. Just, there we go. Okay. There's all the updated stats for the war. There's the percentage. There's the per base hit there. So again, some really good hits from either side there. Again, Nepal United ending at 97.4% on their overall destruction is a bunch of destruction there. Let's go ahead and go through the next 3-star, which is right here. This is from Ryan. This was a OP Queen Charge Lalo. 2 of the hits here were Lalos. 2 of the 3 stars. One was a Queen Charge Lalo, and the other was a Zap Lalo. So if that isn't a sign to try and pick up Lalo, maybe learn it just a little bit, there you go. I've actually started using Lalo in a majority of my Legends hits, and I've been getting okay at it. I'm definitely not perfect. I'm nowhere near perfect. But I'm getting a little bit better when it comes to the Loon deployment and understanding the spell usage and whatnot. So I'm getting there. Slowly but surely, we'll be able to consistently triple at Town Hall 13 with Lalo. But for right now, it's not going through. But yeah, very interesting strat here. Going to zap and quake that Inferno Tower on the inside in order to prevent it from locking onto the Hound and burning it quickly. And that Royal Champion also stepping up here and helping take down a couple of defenses. So just an OP plan, you know. I mean, I couldn't plan this. I couldn't plan this kind of a hit. It's that out of the box thinking that that definitely impresses me for sure. I mean, that's we've seen a lot of that in WCL so far. So whoever came in here and said it was a farm league, you're wrong. You're wrong. You've been proven wrong. But yeah, solid stuff from them. And also, for anyone who's still here, I'm using a bit of a different webcam setup at the moment. I'm actually using an actual camera rather than a webcam, just kind of boost the quality of the streams just a little bit. Just let me know what you think of it. Is it clear? Is it smooth? Are we dealing with any issues with it? Is it slow? You know, just all that feedback would be great. It was WCL, yeah. He said it was. He said WCL was the farm league, but you know it's not. It's proven it's not. And here's the final 3-star, which was a OP Zap Lalo. I'm gonna 4 times this one, just so that way we can host over to Barmy and show him some love, and so I can flex a new emote on him. But there we go. Started with the king, ice golem, and the RC coming through with the headhunters there. One of them goes down. RC barely doesn't get the queen down there, but his queen thankfully steps up and takes out the queen with the final shot. A little bit lucky there, and that meant that the Lalo could kind of step up here and get through the rest of the base. And got a bit sketched near the back end, but he was very patient with the spells and the Warden use. I would argue that the Warden was a bit early there. I think he could have saved it just for a little bit longer. Might have saved a few more loons, but again, it doesn't matter. He 3-starred. I can't offer any criticism to a 3-star. A 3-star is a 3-star. It is what it is. And again, my stats are breaking again. Why? they just kind of disappear at times. I don't really know why it does that. I think it's just an issue with OBS actually tracking the stuff for it. But with that final 3-star, that is going to do it for me. Thank you so much to the WCL admins for organizing this tournament. Thank you for both of the clans and the reps for communicating with me well and allowing me to stream this war. Both of the reps were incredibly easy to work with. Some fantastic guys over on either clan. Best of luck to Nepal United, who we know by the previous bracket will be facing Veer Martha. So I'm going to be actually really excited to see that war, because that one is probably going to be a pretty OP war. But with that, we are going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and raid into Barmy here and show him some love. Just a warning for anyone who may be on the younger side of the audience. He is not as family friendly as me. He's going to say whatever he wants to say. Just letting you know now, just a bit of a forewarning as we go ahead and raid him. Marshmallow, I currently don't do base reviews on my streams, but if you want some advice on what you can do for your base, feel free to join the Discord server. I have no issue with talking with you over there and figuring out the best option for your base. But again, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see y'all later. See ya.